Brittany Cartwright is addressing these paparazzi photos that recently surfaced of her and Brandon Hansen in Mexico on the beach. Let's get into it. Brittany first addressed on the podcast the rumors that those photos were staged, or she called the paparazzi in any way, or the fact that she's doing this for publicity for season 3 of The Valley. She claims that she and Brandon saw no photographers on the beach. She said that they were not prepared for anyone to take photos of them. She said there was no one on the beach. She didn't see anything anywhere or in any of the paparazzi photos that surfaced of her and Brandon at the airport. I believe her when she said this. She was like, do you think that if I hired those paparazzi to take photos of me, I wouldn't look better? Because again, part of the reason that there was drama recently surrounding those photos was because Gigi from Shahs of Sunset accused her of being pregnant because of how her body looked in the photos. She also denied that it's publicity for the Valley or for her to get, any sort of clicks on the internet. And she was like, I wasn't even posting really of myself there. I've not really posted about Brandon on my social media at all. So she was like, that obviously wasn't my motive. She then segued over to the conversation about her body, and mainly at the hand of Gigi from Shahs of Sunset. Brittany said that the entire time that she was in Mexico, she hadn't even seen anything until the very last day when she went to log in on Instagram and she saw all the headlines. She was very thankful that both Kristen and Zach publicly commented on it. Brittany also said she's a little bit nervous of BravoCon because Gigi's going to be there. And so she's like, I don't want awkward energy. She's like, I don't do well with confrontation, and I don't want conflict with Gigi. That's why she's so surprised that Gigi came at her so publicly about her body. Brittany and Jasmine, who's also in the Valley, Jasmine was Brittany's co-host on that episode, were saying she totally meant shade by it. Gigi alleged when she questioned Brittany's pregnancy, she said no shade, but they both agreed that there very much so was shade in that comment. And Brittany just wants Gigi to use this as a learning lesson to not comment publicly on women's bodies, or not comment on women's bodies in general, period, end of sentence. This is all the energy that she's going to give to it. She wanted to address it in the best way that she thought she could, which was her podcast. And even then, she addressed it, in my opinion, pretty gracefully. Stop commenting on women's bodies. Let women be great, whether they choose to take medications to be skinny or they choose to not. Let women be who they are.